And in the Impact segment tonight, as we have been reporting, President Obama is mounting a counteroffensive to try to boost his standing in the job approval polls. Of course, Obama supporters all over the country are rooting for him. And one of those supporters is Bill Maher, whom I talked with yesterday. So, Maher, why do you think President Obama is having so much trouble in the job approval polls? I mean, what's driving him down?
Well, first of all, he's not having that much trouble historically. He's about where Clinton and Reagan were, a little higher than where they were in their first administration. But it's partly the fault of the opposition. There's a lot of disinformation out there. I'm not saying where it comes from. And the lion's share of the fault goes to the Democrats. They do not brag about their accomplishments.
But there's something more in play here, I think. And I just wondered if you had noticed anything about the president's presentation or the way he goes about his job that you might point to.
Well, obviously people think he's a little bloodless. I happen to like that in a president. I like a president who uses his brain and not his faith or his heart or his gut, as the former president did. I kind of like that in our president. But, you know, again, they don't brag about their accomplishments. And when you downplay the economy, all of the dissatisfaction with him is about the economy. And, of course, a lot of it is racially.
You think it's racially? I mean, you're on that bandwagon of if you don't like him, you're a racist, and you can't be there. Maher, that's not you. You can't be there.
Oh, so you don't think it's racially involved at all?
You know, he was elected by 53% of the public, and when he took office, his approval was over 70. Come on, come on.
But Bill, just for example, I mean, the tea beggars, they're the ones who are so upset about the debt. Most of the debt came from Bush. That's just a fact. And under Bush, Cheney said it, deficits don't matter. Nobody was angry about the deficit
because
when
it
was
know
President
about
Bush.
Look, President Obama has spent more money.
They didn't know about it.
No, they didn't. It wasn't a big issue as it is now. He's the biggest spending president in the history of the republic, Maher. You got to know that, man.
Of course he. Well, first of all, that's not a true statement. He's not the biggest spender. Bush was the biggest spender.
No, Obama's the budget is bigger than Bush's budget.
Most of the money that has been sent has been trying to dig us out of the hole that Bush put us in.
We're running up $1 trillion of debt. We got Obamacare is going to add more to that. And I'm not any better off, and the economy's not any better off. So it's all a waste. He's not doing it. And I'm not saying that's the right point of view. I'm saying that's what's inside many Americans' brains.
People are impatient, of course. Economies take a while to turn around, and no president can do it overnight. Not this one, not the former one, not Ronald Reagan.
Well, but the reality of the situation now is you have a president that you like. I think you support Obama still, okay? We have him on the rocks now. He's going to lose the House, probably, maybe lose the Senate. Therefore, he's going to lose his power except for veto. And there's a reason why. It's not that Americans are racist. It's not that Americans are impatient. It's that they want, after almost 2 years, some improvement, and we haven't seen it.
Well, we've seen a lot of improvement. We stopped torturing people. We can have stem cell research again. Health care, you know, people can't be thrown out of a hospital. Kids can stay on their parents' rolls until they're 26. You can't throw a child off for pre-existing conditions.
I'm not saying there haven't been any good things the president has done, but you're wrong about the torture deal, by the way. The Obama administration does practice rendition, and you know that the people are being sent in. Okay,
right.
So that's off the chart. Okay, let's go into the final part of the argument here. Do you believe that conservative individuals are just bad people? Are they just nasty people, racist people, the Tea Party, all terrible? I mean, is that your outlook?
No, not entirely. People are individuals, but I do think in general, yes, they're more selfish and they're more likely to advocate policies that serve their own interests and don't think about anybody else.
You were, when I first met you and you're doing the ABC show, not nearly as liberal as you are today. How did that happen? What did?
Well, the country changed.
You didn't change.
The people who are basically, yes. I mean, at some point in the last 20 years, the left moved to the center, and the right moved into a mental institution. I mean, there used to be ideological differences that were understandable, and there used to be moderate Republicans. That has gone away. I mean, the Republican Party now is just a bunch of religious lunatics, flat earthers, and Civil War reenactors. So I don't think it was me who changed so much.
All right, so you're in with the all-American crew like Michael Moore and these guys who just love their country. And look, if you can't see the extremism on both sides, I'm flabbergasted.
There really isn't extremism on both sides. That's a canard.
There isn't.
There's extremism
no extremism
on the right.
There's
not that much extreme. There is some, but nothing to talk about. Not really. There's no movement like the Tea Party movement.
All right.
There are no people saying we should get rid of.
Move on. The Daily Coast. Those people, they're just normal kind of people. And
yeah, they are normal kind of people.
All right.
Why, you think liberals are not normal people?
I didn't say liberals. That's a far left crew. All right, now tomorrow, we're going to have part 2 of the interview where Maher says you are a dunce if you believe in God. Gotta love him. And by the way, we will post the entire Maher interview, all 20 minutes of it, after tomorrow's broadcast on foxnews.com, unedited.